All right, Shalom. We give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone to rule well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tasma the Bar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, wanted to do a real brief lesson based off this video clip one of the beloved brothers shared. And just going in how this whole system was set up to be a snare and a trap for you nigga Latino Native Americans, man. And we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah that all these things that he's going to bring out lines up with the curses. But hey, the Most High is the just power. He has not forgot what you have done to the Negro Latino Native Americans, Esau Edom. So I'm gonna go ahead and play some of this, and also you 2/3 niggas that sold out. The Most High haven't forgot. You will be judged.
An agenda about emasculation. But it is us specifically as black men that this agenda has been targeted at the most, because it was our strength that they could not deal with. So understand what they did, and I will skim through it again briefly. After they gave us an illusion of freedom, they lured us into this system, gave us jobs, and allowed us to get educations, promoted some of their controlled bourgeois Negroes, and placed them as our goals to ascend to. After that program set in our minds, they took away all those same opportunities. They promoted agendas that removed the black man out of the homes, allowing their school system and their entertainment to program and raise up our next generation. They then destroyed the communities from within by planting drugs and guns directly in our communities, and they marked our streets by placing Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in every city, not as a memorial for us, but as a marker for them to know where they are attacking specifically, and so that others know that this is a black neighborhood. I mean, I can go to any city in America, and if I want to find the hood, all I need to do is find the MLK Boulevards. That wasn't by accident. They set up laws that imprisoned more of our men and left the next generation fatherless and angry. They filled that void with homosexual sellouts who promoted a lifestyle and mentality that destroyed us from within, removing our values completely.
And he's right, because all these snares and traps that you see set up was set up by Esau Edom, man, and he used and manipulate the minds of the Israelites to push this agenda to actually think what they're doing is living, is actually think this is life, which is actually detrimental to our to us as a nation, man. And he used always sell out niggas, man. He always have, man, to your boule niggas, your gatekeepers, which are Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all these guys that they set up, Martin Luther King, all these guys were set up through the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai to deceive 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Why? Because he's lining up with the curses. But who did he use to do that? Esau Edom. You got to understand that this is the Most High's movie, man. But hey, like we always say, the Most High is just. He will repay all the things that Esau Edom has done and these 2/3 niggas, man. Because hey, the Most High rule him in the kingdom of man. He's the one that's setting up all these snares and traps. But hey, he's gonna get Esau Edom for all these things and atrocity that he continue to push on the nigga Latino Native Americans, man. And real quick, this is Deuteronomy 33 and verse 29. And it says, "Happy are thee, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, who is thy sword of excellence. Thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places." And that's what we're seeing, man. Hey, our enemies, who's Esau Edom, is found to be liars, man. All these things they're set up in the society saying they're trying to help us and help us as far as a people and a nation. All these different agendas was actually set up to keep us further and further away from our power, man. That's why the Most High said, "Happy are thou Israel, who is like unto thee, people saved by the Lord," man. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is coming back for the remnant of the nation of Israel, and that judgment is going to take place on Esau, Edom, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and all these heathen nations, man, with the ICBM missiles, man. Because the Most High is he's gonna rain nuclear fire on Esau, Edom, for all the atrocities and the wickedness that's taking place here in Babylon the Great, man. Let me grab one more real quick. This is Psalms 37 and verse 12. Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. "The wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth." And that's what you see, his different agendas, his different redlinings, his different legislations, his amendments, 13th Amendment, his perpetual hatred, as the scriptures go into. And that shows you that he is truly your enemy, man. He has a perpetual hatred against the Negro Latino Native Americans, man. And he proves it every time, man. All these things that you see with the black, so-called black and Hispanics getting shot down by the cops, all these different agendas that set up in the hood with with the rap culture and all these things are set up to keep us far away from our power, man. Because Esau Edom knows who we are, but hey, our people are being ignorant, following the ways of Esau Edom. Because hey, like the dude said when you watch the video, we was more stronger as a nation united, and we was so-called not with when we was away from these heathen, man. We was at least trying to keep the law, statute, commandments to the best of our abilities, but at the same time, hey, the Most High had to let the prophecies fulfill, man, and that's what Esau Edom coming down with great wrath, man. Because you gotta understand, we was here to serve out our punishment, man, and the Most High, hey, he's gonna serve Esau Edom was coming to him, and that's what great future judgment, man. So I'm gonna play this back.
And us disrespect our women. Pretty much everything that would have been right for us, they promoted the complete opposite and made these men our heroes and the leaders of our society. And we're still celebrating them today, talking about their money and giving them props and all that other garbage. Now we're totally controlled and manipulated, and we have raised up a next generation of black men that doesn't even know what a black man should look like or be like. We now have men that are submissive to their women and do not lead their homes. Men that are scared to combat evil because they're scared of losing their fake black card. And what we see now is either...
And that's why the Most High, he's setting up the prophets, man, real quick. He's setting up the true man that's going to stand up on their feet and call this devil out. This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's what you're seeing, the prophets, man. The prophets is the ones on the highways and hedges and calling Esau Edom out for his wicked ass agendas, and these 2/3 niggas that's helped promoting his wicked ass agendas, man. The prophets, man. We're the only ones on the highways and hedges that's calling Esau Edom out for what he's doing to our people, man. And great future judgment is coming to this man real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. And that's why you see the men on the Lord, we're on the highways and hedges. We're mad, man. We had that same spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, that righteous anger upon us, man. Because we're oppressed, man. We're seeing that what this devil's doing continually to our people, man. To continually trying to keep our people away from our power, man. And he does it, and he does it without a care. He making sure that our people continually stay in that perpetual state of iniquity, man. And the Most High, he's going to reward that to Esau Edom, man. He's going to reward future judgment for you damn devils, man. It says, surely oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift destroy of a heart. And that's why you see a lot of this movies like Judas and the Black Messiah. A lot of sellout niggas, man. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, a bunch of these guys knew they was Israelites, but they was all about that bag. They was all about pushing a different doctrine upon our people so they can prosper and make some money, man. Not knowing that, hey, the Most High is going to repay that upon your head, man. And that's why the Most High took their ass out, man. That's why they got took out the way they got took out. Esau Edom moved them out the way. Just like he did with the Buffalo Soldiers and all you sellout niggas back in the day when it was help rounding up Gad. Same thing, man. And the Most High require which is past. And the Most High is going to require blood upon Esau Edom and his generation, man. On his children, man. Because the Most High haven't forgot what you damn devil's done, man. He's sitting and watching in the heavens, man. He's seeing how you trying to set up a new agenda with the nasty people upon the Israelite, man. Mainly the head tribe, Judah, and all the other tribes trickle down. So the Most High see what you devils is doing. He's angry with the wicked every day, man.
Women or gay black men taking our leadership roles. This is all an agenda that has been used against us, because while they diffused us and made sure we are not a threat to them, they have been provoking and manipulating us to use our energy to bring about the change they desire in this world. Black people in America have an extremely high influence on culture and trends and social justice, but they are just echoing.
And they know that, man, because it says it real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them. He is the former of all things, and they know that, man. Why you think we're the lowest of the low right now? We're poor. We're poor. We don't have no military. We don't have no money. We don't have our own land. But all the other nations want to be like us. They say our same swag, cool, what's up. All these are our words, man. They say that trying to be hip and trying to be cool. Cause at the end of the day, it says the portion of Jacob is not like them. We're not like the heathen nations, man. We're supposed to be set apart. But what happened? Our people always want to be joined unto these damn heathen ass nations, be segregated and want to go to their schools and their colleges. And what does that do, man? Push us farther away from our power, man. And you see that, man. Let me finish this out. Jeremiah 51:19. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. And Israel is the rider's inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. So the Most High is always dealing with Israel, man. And you see that at our lowest state, man. Jumping from the free throw line, running yards and all these various things in sports and baseball, Latinos and soccer, all these various things that we do, even creating all these inventions, man. It came from Israelites. When you go check the blueprint, it was Israelites, man. And Esau knows that, man. This is why he always pushing Jake in the forefront when it comes to these agendas, man. Even with the nasty people agenda, because he know all the other heathens is gonna follow, and he knows that, man. And this is why the Most High, he's gonna repay you for all your wicked deeds that you have done to his people, Esau. You will not get away, man. You will not get away for all the atrocities that you have done to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. Thus said the scriptures. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup has a surely drunken it. And that was the Israelites. We wasn't supposed to drink of the cup. We wasn't supposed to go into slavery, man. But we went off, man. But at the end of the day, we knew it was the will of the Heavenly Father. And it said, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? You Edomites actually think you're going to go unpunished. That's how you know they're really children of fools when you read in Job 30th chapter. Because all the atrocities and things they have done to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and they continue to do with slavery, with Jim Crow, with hanging our kids, with alligator bait, with all these different laws they set up with the 13th Amendment, with the Ku Klux Klan. We can name things even down to all these things they're doing today with these different agendas, with all these various things. And they think they're going into the kingdom of heaven. Oh, look at God. Oh, God is just. Yeah, he's just. He's going to reward what you people have done to his people, man. Thus said the scriptures. He judges people and nations, thus said the scriptures, man. Just like he judged us, he's going to judge you, man. And he says, art thou he? It says, art thou he shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. And you're going to drink over that cup, Esau, Edom. You're going to drink over that cup. And it said, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Bozrah should become a desolation. Bozrah is the chief city that was in the nation of what? Edom and Petra. And he said, Bozrah should be a desolation, man. And that's talking about you Edomites, man. You're going to be a desolation. Thus says the scriptures. And it says a reproach and a waste and a curse, a reproach and a waste and a curse. And you see that now, man. Everybody hates the so-called white man because they see that you can't be trusted. That they see that you are the problems of the earth, man. You are the reason why the whole world is in this low bugged out state it is now. Poison in the water, the air is poison, the food's poison, the kids is bugged out. All these various diseases is pushed by you. And all these agendas is pushed by you, man. And so everybody see that you are the problem of the earth and you becoming that curse. All the curses that come upon you, man. Deuteronomy 30:7, man. This is the scriptures actually make all these curses come upon our enemies that hate thee. And that's you. That's mainly you. You're the chief nation that hate the nation of Israel. And we know that goes back to Esau and Jacob, man. Even though we know the other heathen nations hate us as well, but you are our chief enemy, man. The Most High haven't forgot, man. Especially you Amaleks, you so-called small hat, cheap suits. You're the main one who's pushing these agendas, man. And you have your fellow other Edomites, your American Edomites, following along with it, man. But all y'all gonna get destroyed, man. Thus said the scriptures. And it says, all the cities there shall be perpetual waste. And that's what your America, all your cities that you love, it's gonna be a perpetual waste. Thus said the scriptures. Ain't gonna be no Mount Rushmore. Ain't gonna be none of your so-called accomplishments, man. All that shit gonna be wasted, man. Thus said the scriptures gonna be done away with. It's gonna be nuked. Thus said the scriptures, man. The Most High ain't forgot what you done devils done, man. He required which is past, man. Thus said the scriptures, man. The scriptures say he that leaving in captivity should go into captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And that's what's coming to you, heathen. Thus said the scriptures, man. Let me see. Let me grab. I'll grab one more and I'm going to play. I'll finish the video out. This is Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and Yahweh required which is past. And that's what slavery, all the atrocity that you've done to the Lord's people. Hey, the Most High required which is past, man. The scriptures also say, though a sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the Son of Man is fully setting them to do wickedly. Esau, Edom, that, and you didn't encounter a latter end. You heathen didn't encounter a latter end, man. You actually thought you was going to cruise off in the sunset. Which you're not, man. You're gonna be rounded up in slavery. Thus said the scriptures. This is the last reign of the heathen, man. This is the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled. You seeing the last few prophecies pop off, and we seeing the fall of you Edomites, man. So you're through, man. I'll play the rest of the video, but at the end of the day, you heathen, you Edomites is done, man. And I think he's gonna go off with the Lord's name, but hey, at the end of the day, we know that the Lord's name is Yahweh. The Father name is Yahweh, and the Son name is Yahweh Shah.
The voice of the puppet masters. And this has started because you, Mr. Black Man, have been neutralized.
And like we always like to correct, nobody's black. This brother's right here is brown. The screen is black, and the words where the words is words is white, because Esau is not white. He's red. There's nothing but a social construct that they like to push on our people, man. Nobody's black. And nobody's a color. You are who your father is. Thus says the scriptures.
You have been conquered. You have been so imprisoned that you believe that the only answer is actually the biggest weapon used against us. Yahusha, the Messiah, is your only answer.
Yahweh Shah, the Mashiach, is your way of answer, and you reject him. And that's what our people do. They reject Yahweh Shemal Shah. They reject the word, man. And so, when the time of judgment, when the time of things is about to start heating up, Yahweh Shah gonna reject 2/3 niggas, man. But at the end of the day, the Most High is coming for you Edomites, man. He ain't forgot, man. Thus said the scriptures. So with that, man, I'm gonna close it out by saying, Call Hallelujah, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honor to my apostle elders, great Mills on the Ruel, and peace and salutation, all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Kram Yasharala and Abba Babal.